Hey, what is up y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Building Your Comments. In today's episode, we're going to finally go ahead and finish up the castle by, well, filling in the interior. Sure, we haven't finished a lot of the exterior through, like, the actual detailing and such, but for the most part, the build itself is going to be done. The interior itself for this building was a little bit awkward since I didn't have all of the necessary areas in order to build a proper castle. Most of the time when I build a castle, it's a lot bigger and it has more space for me to work on the exterior, like the details on the outside, as well as the inside. In this case, the entirety of the build is mostly indoors, and as such, I had to figure out some way to make it look interesting. So of course, this castle is not very conventional, so it's more of a fort, I guess, because we don't have a inner training grounds, that kind of thing. What we have is mostly just a area, just a bunch of rooms, basically. This part right here was originally going to be my throne room. However, I realized that since it's so small, I don't really like it for that. And as such, let's make it into a trophy or like an art room. So I threw up a giant golden egg because those are clearly coveted around here. And I threw in some lighting to make sure no mobs will spawn. Yep. And then filled in some of the roof to try making it look a little bit more regal, I suppose. Not gonna lie, this is my least favorite room out of this entire building. It feels the most out of place and the least decorated. So maybe if I ever feel like it, I'll probably come back and then redo this entire room right here and try fixing it into something that's better. But for now, I think it does what it needs to do. It fills in space. I threw in some greenery because the upper walls were kind of empty and they needed a lot more care. And then I started working on getting into the innards of the castle. So, such as working on the hallways, working on ways into different rooms, and that kind of stuff. However, as usual, I kind of got distracted, and I decided, you know what? Before I work on any of the rooms, I'm going to go back into that main area in the center and start working on something else. Right now, here it is. I decided I'm going to go ahead and build myself a bit of a cart. I don't usually build vehicles in Minecraft, so this was kind of difficult for me. I was just kind of throwing it down to see what it would look like, and I think I'm happy with it. I used a lot of spruce and, what are they called? Grindstones for the wheels. I also used some of the warped wood for a cover to make it so that it has a little bit of color. By adding that little bit of color, it adds a little bit more visual interest to the vehicle itself, and I'm happy with that. After that, I decided to go back and start working on some of the ways into the different parts of the rooms. And I decided to build up a stairway. However, I didn't realize that the stairway would end up leading into a wall that was outside of the castle, so I had to kind of make a bit of a different approach by building in a bit of a guards room or something. After that, I came back downstairs to finish up this part of the building that I left here. Originally, this was meant to be a bit of a cathedral type thing, but once again, there was not enough space, so I just made it into a kitchen. A lot of space in this castle was not utilized, so a lot of it was repurposed into something else. This is just one of the building tips I'm probably going to end up throwing into one of my Build With Me episodes once I start coming up with ideas for how to teach y'all different techniques. So it's going to be something I'm going to come back to in the future, but yeah, this is it. Now I'm starting to work on a bit of a dining room here because why not? So I decided to go ahead and throw around a bunch of chairs around the table, threw in a bit of carpet to make like a tablecloth. Shorten the table a little bit so I can add in the stairway. Yep, there we go. I'll show a lot of this in a bit once we hit our outro. But yeah, this is interesting. Needless to say, this was a build that I actually did not spend as much time planning ahead of time. This is something I kind of just did all on the spot. For example, right here, we can notice the fact that I miscounted a lot of things here. So this room is not even, or it's not an odd number, so I can't make it even on both sides as easily. I also have that, what are they called? That window, the stained window. that window right there that I needed to make it so that there was still a way into the room, in a way. Of course, since it's made out of terracotta, or glazed terracotta, we can't actually see through it, so I'm making the illusion that we can see through it in terms of light. But yeah, besides that, this is about it for the build. We didn't do that much more. Just throwing in some more paintings and whatnot, and that should be it, right? No? Now it's it? Oh, I forgot about... Ah, that's it. Okay, anyways, now let's go ahead and get ourselves a bit of a tour of the interior of this castle. So, first things up, as we walk in, we see our carts, along with some horses that will eventually, I guess, draw the cart. I'm happy with how that turned out, and here's the least favorite room in this building, using honey and orange glass up at the top to show off our coveted golden egg. Beautiful, isn't it? We don't know how we got it in here. This door is not nearly big enough. And as we make our way down this hall, we see another hallway and ourselves a kitchen with a few different stations, I guess, to cut up and cook. Yeah, not much going on in that kitchen, but here's the stairway I was talking about, with a bit of a guard's room to rest in. Don't worry about that skull. And the stairway up to the dining room. Here we are in the dining... Oh, wait, actually, let me show off this little area here. This was here at the beginning when we were building out the castle. I left a few rails. This is just one of the entrances out, so we can view. But once we go this way, we can see our dining room right here. I am really happy with how these chairs turned out. This chair in particular was my favorite. Ah, look at that. I feel so regal right now. Ah, it's beautiful. I'm definitely going to have to build more chairs like this in the future. But here's another one of those exits that I was talking about, so we can see outside. And yeah, I'm really happy with the way this building looks. This is definitely one of my favorite builds here. And last but not least, here's our throne room. I am really happy with the fact that I was able to incorporate the roof with the interior. I was really proud of the roof, so I'm really proud of the way it matches in with the interior like this. Yeah, but look at me. I'm so regal, using a bed for a throne. Ah, beautiful. But yeah, there's our stained glass window. It doesn't work as well on the interior, but I still like it. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video. But oh wait, let me just... Okay, more, a few more. Okay, too far. This way. I'm getting rid of light blocks. Oh, that's a problem. That's fine. Okay, oh, I forgot one. But yeah, that's about it for this build, I guess. I can't grab that light block. This area is kind of dark, especially this spot right to my right. But look at this. Ooh, that is a nice entrance, I have to admit. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Let me just fix this up real quick. Maybe some fences and a lantern? Yeah. Yeah. Definitely can't hang it up on the roof. Let's place some of these lanterns. Ooh, it's beautiful. What? Wait. Can you not place a painting above a fence? Huh. Well, you learn something new every day. Let's fix our painting up right there. Ah, beautiful. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Oh, but notice this. I'm floating. There's a little technique here where you put a fence underneath the carpet and suddenly you have a slab. Good thing to know, right? Anyways, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. But yeah, thank you for watching, and of course, have a good one. And get ready to enjoy my little new outro slide that I'm about to make. Look at this. Ready? Ready? And let me hop in here first. Ready? And here we go!